So let's move on and let's talk about one other issue. But first, make sure you go to On the Range Podcast at Facebook and YouTube and check out some of these live shows. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out the On the Range Cast page, which is On the Range Podcast on the X page. Go to X and check it out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of good information, and a lot of fun on there. We get memes of the day that come around and we post them on the crew membership page. Speaking of the crew membership page, go to ontherangepodcast.com and try the crew membership for free. You can try it for free, get the all access package for 2 weeks, or you can immediately join and start having bonus content and group video calls twice a month with Rick and I in the crew members page. Now, this is a new topic. I haven't really talked about it much because I'm not very well read on it, but I got the basic gist of it over in South Africa. And this ties in directly to how I feel about the executive branch, the president, being able to govern and decide, pull funding, especially internationally. This is something that we have to allow our president to do. And here's another thing, too. If the president isn't able to do that, and he is 100% popular with the American people that voted him in, and it's going up, these numbers of his popularity are insane. He's never had these type of numbers of popularity supporting him. They voted him in to do these things. And then these district judges in a city, not even like the Supreme Court, just flat out stop him. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The injunction's fine, but honestly, this is a perfect example of why he has to have the flexibility to do this. And I don't know if the injunctions are going to affect this or not. I don't think so. But anyway, let's read something from J.D. Vance real quick, talking about this very thing that I'm talking about when it comes to what's going on over in South Africa. J.D. Vance says on his X page, so I'm getting this off of the On the Range podcast page on X. Go check that out. Make sure you follow. If a judge tried to tell a general how to conduct a military operation, that would be illegal. If a judge tried to command the attorney general in how to use her discretion as a prosecutor, that's also illegal. Judges aren't allowed to control the executive's legitimate power. 100%. 100%. If this is the case, then what the heck are they able to do? What are they able to do? What are they there for? He is the commander in chief, the most powerful and influential person in the world. Unless he wants to tell his people to come to work. Unless he doesn't want, they don't want auditors, unless he wants to audit his own executive branch. That is ridiculous. 100% ridiculous. So I continue with a post that the president did on Truth Social and was reposted for the masses on X. This is from President Trump's Truth Social page. South Africa is confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. It is a bad situation that the radical left media doesn't want so much as to mention, as massive human right violation is happening for all to see. The United States won't stand for it. We will act. Also, because of this, I will be cutting off all aid for South Africa until further notice. 100%. 100%. White farmers are being murdered in South Africa. And the radical leaders of this are holding stadium-filled rallies about it, openly saying that they're going to continue to kill white farmers. Now, I've heard people from South Africa say this is overblown. Maybe, but I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want my tax dollars going to any of this. You think with that type of leader of some type of a cultural tribe or even the country itself, you think that money is going to where it's supposed to be going? 100% not. I don't care. I don't want to have my money going towards it. Now that's a problem they're going to have to handle. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I don't want to pay for it. And continuing talking about what I want to pay for and what I don't want to pay for, until we have our folks 100% taken care of by natural disasters, I don't give a crap what it is. I don't want to go for it. Now, me saying that, does that make me a horrible human being? I don't think so, because we got people here we can help. Now, do I think that a lot of these programs are good and they should continue? Absolutely. Absolutely. But we have to weed it all out that's bad. Then there's going to be more funds available to not only pay off our debt, but to continue those programs. Of course, I want to continue the infrastructure rebuild for water stations and folks that are famished. Of course, I want medical research to continue, but you can't have all those things going on and not want to be efficient. You just can't, because what ends up happening is the money that's going to these ridiculousness, like in the transgender surgery funding in Guatemala, instead of going to that, we can funnel more money to those research programs if we clean out the waste. Again, these other things, though, even the research at this one moment, we have people that are suffering in the United States. All other things are irrelevant to me. I don't care. That may sound horrible. Sorry. We have people that are suffering. We have 1,000 people that are still missing in southwestern North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. 1,000. Unacceptable. That money needs to be channeled to where it needs to go. And FEMA, I guarantee that there is money that's not going to our disasters, that's going overseas. It's going to be a absolute disaster when we start looking at those books. And I can tell you right now, if anything doesn't happen, the American people are not going to let this go. Now that they see it, it's out there. It's out there. There's going to be more calls for more audits, and it's going to continue to get better. It is. We just have to fight through some of these legal things that have to happen, because some of these things have to be set with a precedent that Trump is able to do these things, and future presidents are able to do these things to clean things out. So hang in there. Make sure you leave us a comment below. Check out all the links in the description page. Make sure you swing by warhog.com and kelleydefense.com. Sign up for the newsletters. Check out the training calendars. Make sure you go to ontherange podcast.com and check out all the old audio shows, past audio shows. Look at our industry partners. Check out the swag. We've got a lot of good swag. A lot of good stuff. Go check that out. Also on the other pages. Make sure you check out the crew membership page. Go give it a free shot. It's free to try. It's a lot of fun. As always, sponsoring this show is the Firearms Training Notebook from Warhog Tactical and Kelley Defense. You can go on all the websites, check it out. There's also a link in the description. 1% better every day. It will help you in your firearms training journey. Track your progression and see your progress. Make sure you log in all your tangible data and have a plan for your live fire and dry fire. You can't get any better, and you're not going to see your progress if you're not writing it down. Have a plan when you go to training. Be safe and have a great rest of your week. We will see you next time on the range.